Hello, 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 hello. We are back with Minecraft, but it's hardcore, but the world is all lush cave, but the loot drops are random. This is our incredible, beautiful lush cave world. This is session 2 of this series, so you haven't missed much if you're popping in for the first time. We just spent a long time trying to get stripped warped wood, because that's one of the building blocks we have, and I think that's going to look cute as frick for a little house here. Problem is, we're a few steps away still. So the way random loot drops work is you break something, it drops something else. So we need to break gold blocks in order to get the wood we're looking for. You can see we've got a lot of cracked deep slate bricks. That drops, I think, I don't even know, it's some sort of chest loot table, I think, but it gets us a bunch of gold. So what we need to do is break a whole heap of those. Thankfully we've got a bunch of wood here. And then make gold blocks. What I'm going to do first is make a bunch of hoppers. I don't have random loot tables turned on. I'm going to make 9 hoppers, which means I'm going to need a lot more wood than I grabbed, but that's okay because I've got a lot of wood. Especially if I'm probably going to want chests underneath as well. So I need a total of 18 chests, which means I need even more wood. Thankfully, stripped cherry, I believe, was pretty easy to get. But now I'm holding too many things because I'm really smart. Where's my books? Books, books. Books is full. That would explain what's going on here. That can go in there. And then we should be able to pick that back up. Then we can make 2 more chests. And I'm just going to put some things away right now because we are a little bit full on stuff right now in a way that's not super healthy. Okay, golden apples can go in there. We don't need this much bread. It's a lot of bread. I'm carrying around a lot of bread. Put those back in there. Everything else in here seems not crazy to have. So I should offload things, because when we break a whole bunch of stuff, we are going to end up... Is that the recipe? I don't have enough iron for that right now. We need to get a little more iron. Thankfully, I think iron blocks are pretty easy to get as well. Could be wrong about that, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, that's there. Okay, what can I get rid of? Apples. I don't need a bunch of apples on me. I know I'm kind of going crazy, but get used to it, I guess. Okay, this seems like... This is tools, so I can chuck all my arrows in here. Plus I'm not going to need my sword. I guess I'll put my gold boots in there for the nether, because we had to go to the nether to get these. This came from netherrack. I'll keep 1 bed on me. And I guess this is all the stuff I've got for now. Okay, we're going to make that work. It is getting a little late, but that's why we have our bed. So let's see if we can find a nice... Oh, there's a full zombie there. Okay, good thing we've got good access to diamond axe. Ow. Excuse me, sir. So obviously I've left a bit of wood in there, and that is driving me a little bit crazy, so I am going to fix that. And then I'm just going to be breaking so many blocks. I didn't bring a good block to jump up to this with, so I guess I can do a classic jump break. What did that give me? No idea. Fantastic. I think I've actually already got a bed up here. Yep, so I can do that and not have to break another one. Then we are going to get some... There are monsters nearby. Excuse me. Okay. That's fine. We're just going to pretend we didn't see that. Fantastic. Oh, there he is. Great. Oh, I got an extra axe. Good-o. Hey, buddy. I don't have a lot of levels. I guess I haven't had a lot of need to go heavy mining or anything. Okay, that cherry logs are really good, so we're not going to break that to make space. That's just an axolotl. I thought that was something on fire. That's great. Okay. If I do this, will it not double chest them? Because I put it backwards. Lovely. Don't think that matters. Probably would have been better if I double chested them, but we're gonna ignore that. So I'm thinking by doing this, because there's going to be way too much stuff to go in my inventory, when it all just drops, we'll be right. I don't have a lot of pickaxe, I'm now realizing. So I'm going to break a few of these. And then I'm going to go get another pickaxe, maybe. Because I was just going to build a long way up and dig a long way down. But I don't want to be doing that without a pickaxe. That would be a nightmare. We should also make sure I've got a water bucket on me as well, on that note. Do I? I don't. Fantastic. Water bucket. I put that extra axe there. I've got this axe on me, even though it's a spare one, because... Grey terracotta. Because it's silk touch, if you didn't catch on to that. Okay. Did I have a spare pickaxe? Doesn't look like it. We don't have a lot of spare tools, interestingly. There's a stone pickaxe, but that's garbage. 3 diamonds. I guess that's what we're doing with our 3 diamonds. I'm also gonna... Alright, well, we're getting a ton of iron, actually, so that's fine. But I will need a crafting table. Fantastic. Okay. Oh! A tree grew. Beautiful. Okay, so we just need just a ton of gold. I've lost my thing over here. Great. Okay, how high would be irresponsible to go? I don't know. So that probably means I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to lose my mending pick, because that would be silly. I'm going to hold on to my mending pick and use the other pick that I was going to make. Which I suppose I'll do now. Great, I have a single polished diorite. I'm just gonna drop that off the edge. It did not quite drop off the edge. I'm gonna drop that off the edge, and that'll probably go into the hopper. I'll be confused about that later. Okay. I think this amount is probably a responsible amount. As in, once I'm done this. Like, I shouldn't do more than 2 full stacks. And I've got a bed, so if it gets nighttime, I'm not going to have to worry about phantoms, even though I slept the last night, so it'll take a lot of nights for me to worry about phantoms, and this is not going to take that long. Okay, not seeing a lot of gold coming in. Going to be honest. But this definitely was a route to gold. Okay, there is some gold. What I'm going to do is that. So hopefully I grab as much gold as possible. Had a rental inspection today. And I don't know if y'all have ever rented before, but my gosh, did we spend a whole week cleaning the house. You want to make sure you're getting those good references. Okay, the fact that I'm not picking up that coal is bothering me somewhat, so I am gonna combine 2 of those. I'm like, I know we're going down and it's gonna go in the hopper, but I'm just a little concerned that it's gonna despawn by the time we get down there, and it's not like I need coal. Coal's not hard to get. But I'm a paranoid lady. I'm picking up a lot of books. Maybe I'll get another mending book. That'd be nice. We love mending books. Does anyone know what has iron, bread, apples, coal, redstone, and books? It seems like quite a strange combination of things. I think things are probably flinging past the hoppers at this point. But I feel like this has helped. And if it hasn't, then we've made some hoppers. And that's beautiful. And we can break them and maybe they'll turn into gold blocks and I'll feel like an absolute goose. Things are pretty spread out. But let's chuck all of this stuff into the hoppers. Right, that middle hopper filled up very quickly. I suppose that makes sense. Just gonna put the things we're keeping up so that I don't forget what's going on. Which I would never do because I'm very smart. Hello, 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 hello. We are doing Minecraft, but the whole world is lush cave and the loot drops are random. Because I'm a very sensible person who makes very sensible decisions and does very sensible things. It's a lot of iron pickaxes. I guess ooh, Silk Touch, efficiency 3. We're definitely going to be using some of these books. We are currently trying to get as much gold as we can in order to get stripped, warped wood to make a house out of. You know, the main reason people get gold. Generally speaking, I'd say. So let's have a look at what we've got so far. Gold, books. Yeah, I really don't know what loot table that is. Alright. I actually do need my pickaxe. I should have kept... No, that diamond pickaxe will be fine. So the question is, do I do all 5 stacks in one go this time? That feels like a terrible idea. I think things will despawn if I do that. I think maybe we'll do 2.5 this time. So just break in all of this and turn it into some loot table. It's almost slower placing it than it is breaking it. This is a bit of a repetitive process, but you can see our little house hole up there, I think it is. Yeah. It's kind of a cute little enclosed cave area. So it's going to be very cute. It's going to be very cute once we make it, and it's going to be worth this ridiculous quest. I don't think you were here when I said I had to go to the nether to get netherite, to get netherrack to get this block. We're going on very sensible adventures. Oh, we're in the clouds. Okay, so I think 2 stacks is probably the right call. Maybe we can see how much gold we have after this. And then we'll end up with like 6 logs and I'll be like, why have I done this? I could have built something much more reasonable, like cherry logs, which are very easy to get. But you know, this way I'm gonna have more food than I could ever use. It's the redstone in the thing that baffles me. I feel like this is some sort of strange chest. Lush biome top layer is pretty, it's gorgeous. This is a really beautiful biome to do single biome in. And there's so many easily accessible things, which is why it's really good as a choice for random loot drops. Because there's so many things you can break without tools immediately. To be perfectly clear, any biome is a terrible choice for random loot drops because there are so many things you just can't get. Like, I'm sure there are some things that I will never be able to get, and that's okay. It is looking kind of nighty, so I might quickly sleep. Yeah, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Lush caves is an underrated biome. Let's make sure I am on the correct part of the bed for that. That is so spicy that it does that. It always puts you on the wrong part of the bed. Can you imagine if I broke that and we never got to make our cute little cave house? That would have been upsetting. Upsetting to the extreme. I did not bring enough to make a second crafting table, so I'm going to have to run back up to get a second crafting table. I think I've got ability to get all of the ingredients to make an enchanting table, so that's nice. I don't remember how I got obsidian, but thankfully this data pack mod? I don't know the difference. I think it's a mod. This mod tracks things for you, so it remembers, which is why I knew this was a way to get gold. It seems like a pretty inefficient way to get gold, all things considered. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay, got a bunch, again, just scattered, so we're going to need to empty our inventory and run around a bit. Let me just emptying all this stuff like it does not matter. Because I guess, in the end, does anything matter? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking. I'm just talking words and they don't mean anything. Hey, picked it all up in the second time round. Let's go. It's a lot of bread. Yeah, I'm not going to be wanting for food anytime, which is nice, because I usually am. Alright, let's have a look and see how much gold we've got now. And I will check the hoppers as well. I'm not bananas, although I don't know if there was any in the hoppers. But I guess if I don't know, that's why I should check. Okay, so not a great yield of gold. Okay, that's like 2 stacks. Which is going to turn into less than a stack of the wood. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Oh, okay. $12. That is less than I expected. I'm definitely not going to be able to do this with 12. So it looks like we are going up one more time. Why the gold? Because when I break gold, I'll show you what happens. And you'll be like, Talia, why are you doing this? This is not worth it. Yeah, I went on a whole journey to get stripped warped wood because I think it'll look pretty. And now I have 17 of them. And it has taken maybe hours of work, but you know, I stand by the fact that that is the cutest block we could use to build a house here. Maybe I should test that theory. I'm kind of thinking maybe I just sort of block in a natural wall here, which again seems like a bad idea, but I love bad ideas. So is there somewhere I can just get a garbage block that I don't care about? Blackstone, sure. I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to put these all along. I didn't get crap enough. There, so I don't have to actually put in more blocks than I need to. Because I think that's where we're going to build from, that level. Well, I guess we're going this way. It was not my intention, but I accidentally did it, and now we gotta stick with that. I stand by it. I stand by it. I think that's really cute, and I think we can make it work. Okay. Once we decorated a bunch, obviously just one block there was not gonna look incredible. But I stand by the fact that we're gonna make this work. I need to hold the jump button in order to continue placing. I was like, great, I'm just going up. I can have a sip of my tea. So I'm thinking we do that wood with cherry accents, which should be easy because again, cherry is very easy to get. I don't remember how. How do I get cherry? From diorite. Straight from diorite, yeah. That'll be incredibly easy to get, which is why it's my main source of wood at the moment. But I'm kind of stuck on this warped wood idea. And from a creative perspective, I think it is the correct choice. I didn't bring a bed with me. Oh well. But from a time perspective, it's an interesting one. I'm still trying to work out what loot table this is. What chests have redstone that would also have like bread? Because it can't be buried treasure. I don't think it would be any of the shipwrecks, because I don't think shipwrecks have redstone. Probably one of the village ones. Like it's a blacksmith's chest or something, but it's mostly food. And redstone. That baffles me. That absolutely baffles me. But I guess we'll be able to make a really cool door. Maybe it's some sort... No, it wouldn't be a nether thing, because you get a lot of, like, weird treasure stuff in the nether, like gilded blackstone and horse armor. Like, is it a jungle temple chest? I feel like jungle temple chest could make sense, but it has been so long since I've been to a jungle temple, I don't remember what's in it. Okay, we gotta hope this gives us enough wood, because if it doesn't, then we're gonna have to make do. Because I'm not going back to the nether and getting more. This was a bizarre choice, I'm gonna be honest. This was a bizarre choice by me. But it was a choice I made last week, and I stand by it. Because we are nothing if we're not supporters of ourselves and our own bad choices. Oh, and the iron pickaxes. That's a good point. One of the big loots come out of this is iron pickaxes. I don't think you'd find those in a jungle temple. I'm really thrown by this. Maybe it is a blacksmith's chest, but they don't have this much apple and wood, right? I feel like I ought to look this up. But there's also the books. I don't think blacksmith's chests have books. And it wouldn't be an end thing, because end cities have crazy loot. Okay, the gold's going down, which means, yeah, I've got a full stack now. Which means I probably should... Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right. Do that, so I definitely don't lose any. Although saying that, I probably am at more chance of losing things because I spent so long doing that rather than just going down. But, you know, that's beautiful. Life is beautiful. I'm also gonna put my axe in my hotbar right now, just in case we start getting swarmed by mobs. Which is a real possibility right now. I might even stop a few blocks off the ground and start emptying my inventory into some hoppers. Ooh, these have gone a distance this time. Yes, it's just a lot of just loot spread out like mad. Alright, let's chuck some things down there. I'm hoping this is going into the hopper. I think I angled it well. If not, I'm just throwing this all on the ground and it's going to become a problem again later. But, you know, there's something beautiful about that too. Well, that's fallen on a hopper, but... very much off to the side. I'm just going to chuck all this in here. I am getting very worried about mobs. But it's okay, I've got full diamond armor. It's not enchanted, but it's full diamond armor. I have a shield, and I have an axe. And I have a lot of food. Great. Easy done. Is there anything that's left lying around, or should I just go up and sleep and come back? Oh, a few more things. I'm gonna go sleep. More mobs. Oh, that's a creeper. Please don't follow me home. I'm not interested in whatever you're offering, sir, because I know it's explosions. I've met men like you before. Sleep time. Chug some apples quickly. And let's go see what we got. I am very excited for the new copper golems to get a good go with them. This is not that version. Okay, we gotta keep our ear out for creepers. Okay, that one's full. Don't know where that came from, but that's okay, that's beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to see if there were any other places that had gold. No, no, no. That is inconvenient. That is inconvenient. Right, okay. Right. Okay. I guess I'm gonna just quickly check for gold, because I'm panicking. And that feels like a sensible thing to do when I'm panicking. Okay, so I'm gonna just... No, 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 no. Not allowed. No. You're not blowing up all of my garbage. I need that garbage. It's my garbage. There are so many creepers. Why are they all creepers? Okay, I'm gonna go get some chests. I'm gonna go make some chests and everything's gonna be okay. Right, I can't get into all of my things right now, but that's fine. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Everything's fine. We're not about to lose everything, because that would be silly. And we're not silly. Everything is sensible. Everything is sensible. Yeah, I don't know what I expected there. That's a lot of garbage. Okay, all of the garbage in here, please. I'm excited to look through all of these books. Okay, we've picked up a lot of that. Maybe we didn't need to make 3 chests. But, you know, better safe than not safe. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a lot of books, so there better be some good books here. Looks like there's some good books here. I don't even remember what looting table gives us all of these random things. Whatever it is the creeper blew up to give us a whole bunch of leather armor and chests. Not chests, saddles. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going crazy, but that's beautiful. Sometimes things are just beautiful and we don't question it. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back and sort out all of this at some point. But that point is not now, because now we are on a mission. And that mission is make a whole bunch of random gold blocks for good reasons. I guess bats can just spawn, huh? Are creepers more likely to spawn in lush caves? Is that a thing? I'm gonna have to fix those holes. I don't know what with, because do I know how to get moss? Hold on. I don't know how to get moss. Do I know how to get grass? No. Do I know how to get dirt? No. I think I can get clay. I think I can get clay. But it's from carrots. I should also check clay balls, but those zombie noises were concerning me. So I'm gonna go up here. Clay balls from glowberries, that's more doable. This is ridiculous. Okay. That is so few. This is fine. We're gonna be able to make a whole house with this, obviously. That sounded close. You know what? I'm just gonna go up here and pretend I didn't hear anything. Because everything's fine. Whoop. Don't fall in there. Okay, so that's gonna go... Excuse me, you're in my way. It's gonna go there. It's gonna go there, there. Where did that go? I didn't want that to go. Grief, we've wasted one. Okay. Not the amount we were hoping for, but sometimes life's like that. And I haven't broken that with Silk Touch yet. Ooh, new block just dropped. So I guess we're just gonna have to close off the cave mouth so that's the whole thing. That looks terrible. Guys, I think I've made a mistake. I think I've made a very long mistake. I think we might start again. I think that might be a start again sort of situation. Quartz, okay. Well. What do I do here? Because that's not cute, right? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go look at some books. We're gonna go look at some books, because everything's fine. Yeah, they didn't even blow up the tree. Good on him. Let's just get some cracked loot. Did that give me gold? No. Just golden apples. Which, you know, are very useful. We love golden apples, but they're not gold, you know? Okay. What? Ooh, density 5. If we ever find a mace. What absolutely cracked books have we got? Efficiency 4 is not bad, considering I don't have anything on my pickaxe. Piercing 4 and infinity? I think I've already got infinity on my bow, but piercing would be nice. That's not... Oh, those are all good for different things, though. That's got mending, which is good. That's got silk touch, which is very good. I'm going to use all my levels immediately, aren't I? Reach, loyalty, fire protection. Power 4 infinity is nice. Yeah, easy enchants except that I don't have XP. I guess I need to fight a bunch of guys. Smite 4, multi-shot. Okay, I think I've got the best ones. That crevice is scary. We get a lot of mobs coming out of that crevice, so I'm not going to go too deep into that. I also probably should build a better way up, although I'm not going up very often now. This is such a weird game mode. And you say easy enchants like I didn't have to go to the nether and break like 100 blocks for it? I don't know why I said it like that. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to make an anvil. Considering I have basically unlimited iron at this point. Okay. Yeah, I kind of have great top armor. Okay, what do we got? Silk touch and efficiency, I think on this is huge. Enchantment costs 7. Okay. Right. I think we might have to go do some murder. I can't get up. I think I've made the worst house imaginable. It is getting dark. I was about to go to a cave to do murder. I should also put some stuff. I had this nicely organized last time, but now I've just got so much garbage that I'm gonna unorganize it. You're welcome. Silk touch efficiency I will keep on me. These two are really good to have. I'm not going to need a boat anytime soon or a bunch of emeralds. Or a diamond chest plate. Okay. Where did I put my blackstone? Guys, what am I doing? I'm losing my mind. And I've got a lot of netherite, so if I ever find a netherite upgrade template, we're popping off. I have just a ridiculous amount of blocks of netherite. Okay. Try pickaxe again. I added an E to the name. Oh! I might have exactly what I need. Unlike this house, which is not exactly what I need. It's a disaster. Not that one. That one's already got mending on it. I guess mending on the silk touch one makes sense, but... Nope, still 7. Which is interesting. Okay. Put the silk touch up here so we don't get it messed. Pillager? We got another raid? Another raid. This is the 3rd one we've had in 2 sessions. I should get my bow and arrow then, I guess. Don't worry, I can't get into that shulker box. I know I've got a bunch of really nice crossbows sitting around. I don't like crossbows. Okay, great. I'm going to need to get into this shulker box. I'm going to have to move it. Thankfully, they do drop themselves. Shulker boxes are not cruel. Okay, that's my potions. I don't have anything on my bow. That's interesting. That should be plenty. Okay. I know there were more in there, but I don't need more arrows than that. From memory, I think we got some pretty good loot from these guys as well. If I can hit them. Really? There we go. And I can melee them. But why take the risk, you know? When I can get it from a distance. Because apparently I am garbage at it. Okay, well I've gotten those almost all the way down, so let's focus on these guys for a minute. Why have I done that? Now they're coming at me. Okay, got that guy. These guys are useless. I don't think they've tried to shoot me once. Okay, got that guy, and I really thought this was going to be more of a thing. But you know, I guess we're just too good. Okay. I think that was all the stuff. But we are level 7 now, so grand. Oh. There's more? Is that another one? Fellas? What's going on here? Oh yeah, I've got OP armor. It's just not doing anything. Okay, so that was 4 pillager raids in 2 sessions. They're doing their best? Well, I feel bad for them then, because if that's their best, yikes. Okay, so I said that I thought these guys were pretty good. And the only thing I've gotten is these chisel blocks, so I guess I'm going to see what these chisel blocks do. Trapdoors, interesting. I think the game might be broken. I don't know why I'm getting so many raids. Ooh. Right, that's the, yes, silk touch pickaxe. Oh, okay. That's shipwreck. That's fully shipwreck. Guys, we've got some more gold. We just need a bunch of pillagers. Maybe if we find an outpost. I guess outposts don't spawn in. What else here is garbage? That's garbage. Outposts don't spawn in lush caves, I'm going to go with. Probably not going to be able to do that. But that's wild. That is wild. I also don't know why my armor is so cooked. Hold on one sec, I'm just going to blow my nose. I'm not complaining, because, as I mentioned, they're great. Why have I tried to do that when I've still got 1,000 things in my hopper? Look at all these potions of water breathing. I am so much breathe, so much water. Okay, and I put my gold somewhere. This is what happens when I don't have an organized inventory. I don't know where I put anything. Okay, maybe that I had the gold on me still? Great. Look at that, I'm going to have 4 more ridiculous blocks to make my base look ugly. Okay, let's assess this again. Let's assess this again. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. We're not going there. We're going to have to find a different way to do this, and that's okay. We're not going to sunk cost fallacy this. Okay. But now I can pickaxe plus book. Equals silk touch. Grand. And then this stuff here is stuff that I still needed to break? No. There's one chest that's full of stuff that I still need to break. I think it was this one that I just dumped a load of other garbage in, so that's really smart of me. I'm going to take all that out and dump it somewhere else. Because I am intelligent. Or I could organize it, which apparently I'm doing for some reason. Okay. No, I won't. Always have flower pots on you. That's my lesson. Always have flower pots on you. You will need them. In this game mode, not generally. And do I have a hoe somewhere? Nice hoe? Yo-ho? Okay. And the stuff I still need to break. I need to grow the torchflower seeds. I don't know about carrots yet, because I'm pretty sure we saw carrot already. Because I've seen what torchflower seeds do, but what do torchflowers do? Was I waiting to silk touch the carrots? Right, because that make... Okay, I think I might have already done that, I'm going to be honest. Okay, but these 3 things need silk touching. And they could drop absolutely anything. Silk touch. Okay. What do we got from this? New kind of coral. Okay, we can break that. Another kind of coral. That makes, I guess it makes sense why these things need to be silk touched. And another kind of glass. Okay, well. And that's one we've already broken. That's crazy. We just need to know what these 2 do. Okay, that still needs to be silk touched, and that's a scoot. I guess I'll hold on to it. And that's something we've already had. Don't remember what it turns into though, let's find out. Some garbage. Oh, okay. Some garbage. So the question now is... Ooh, they are growing. I have this little bunker built out. Do I just take this wood down and try again in this area? Or do I move somewhere else? I think this area is really cute. I think we should go for it. I'm thinking if we do literally the same thing but with dark oak, it could work really nicely. But do I have a way to get dark oak? Oh, zombie groans constantly. Dark oak logs come from lapis lazuli ore. That's not fantastic. Oh, but dark oak wood comes from orange tulips, which comes from magma blocks, is not the worst. Zombie grey terracotta, and then a whole lot. Ruined portal chest, that's not a great starting point. Dark oak fence, well that's a little bit circular. Potted lily of the valley. Potted warped fungus. Oh, just from redstone. Redstone becomes pale moss carpet, becomes jungle steel. I mean, we do have a lot of redstone right now. Let's be honest. So maybe that's the way to go? I should have made more shulker boxes. I am just dumping things now. Okay, where's the redstone at? Oh, was that nighttime? And how many steps was that? Because I don't want to do 100 steps to get dark oak. I think it was a fair few steps, wasn't it? I think 4 steps is probably the... I thought that was a creeper for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of steps. Look at that. There's another... I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm also going to take this down because it's making me sad. Is that the silk touch one? No. And that's right, it doesn't even turn into anything. So we will use the silk touch one. Because I need more garbage. What is with all the pillager raids? I'm genuinely so confused. Does anyone know why that might be happening? Is that just a broken mod thing? Ooh, that's a thing I can still break. That's fun. Ooh, more food probably would be good. But those raids are delightful. You know what, this time maybe I will just frickin' melee that. Where did they go? Don't tell me they went down there. They wouldn't do that. That would be silly. Oh, they've gone down here. Okay, well. You're making it a little too easy for me. I think I'm... Like, they're sitting ducks. It's a good chance to practice my archery. And I only brought my spectral arrows because I'm really smart. Okay, I'm going to melee it from here. I don't want to waste all my spectral arrows. Oh, there it lasts very long. Lovely. Too easy. I thought I saw cod. I was like, I don't think I've broken cod, but that's because cod don't spawn here. I'm never going to have the chance to break a cod. Okay, let's get some lovely stuff. Well, that's right, we have to go via trapdoors. Is that the silk touch one? No. Absolutely wild. Okay. And then I was also going to try this with silk touch because we haven't done that yet. Silk touch is the second one. What does that get us? Something new. I'm going to do that again, actually, in case that's a silk touch one as well. An acacia trapdoor, which we haven't broken before, so, you know, we keep going. We keep finding things out. New kind of copper bulb. New kind of wool. Moss carpet. Don't worry guys, we've unlocked moss carpet. It would have been nice to unlock moss, but this is something. So I don't have infinity on my bow. I could have sworn I did. Maybe I had a different bow and I lost it at some point. I feel like we should buff up our bow. So let's have a look at those books that we got. Infinity there, but one of the new ones we got had infinity and piercing. But piercing, oh, power 4 and infinity. Yeah, that's for the bow. This, I think piercing has to go on a sword. I'm not really a sword person. So if I go bow plus this book, that's 8. Valid. So we're gonna have to go get some levels, that's what I'm hearing. Great, we're making lots of great decisions about our inventory management here. I feel like that's everything I need, right? Am I crazy? Ooh, flower just dropped. I'm pretty sure that's done. If I go to F3, what does that say? I always forget where it says what I'm looking at. Over here, over on the right, torch flower. Yeah, so that's done. So we can break that. Fire charges. 5 fire charges. Cool. Okay, so we need to go get a bunch of levels. Thankfully, there are some caves around here. I promise. They were a little further around on this side than I thought. Should have gone around the other side. I'm gonna go around the other side. They look really pretty from the other side. I thought I'd just be able to get into the same place this way, but I don't think I can, so we're gonna go around the other side. It's fine. Okay. I don't know if I've ever just gone into a cave to farm XP before. But you know, new challenges present new tasks. Well, that's gorgeous. Just need to find another 6 pillager raids, and that'll do me. Apparently they're the easiest things to find in the world. Oh, I've fallen in a hole. Ooh. Dark hole. I really thought I'd just find guys in the cave mouth and I wouldn't have to go exploring, otherwise I probably would have brought torches, but I guess that's not the point. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is actually fine, because they can't get me here. Just kidding, they can. Oh. Okay. This is not bad. Are we locked in? Not as much as I'd like to be. But I've got great armor, so that's what matters. I need to get up to 8 levels so I can enchant my bow. I didn't bring any blocks. What gives me blocks? Does that give me block? No, that gives me nothing. Great. Does that give me a block? Okay, I've got red terracotta. I don't know if that's going to help, but I feel like they're not going to be able to get up if I do that. And I will be. I don't know why I did that. That's silly. That's not going to work. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Moss. Great. Another. Great. If we do that, they can't get up. But I should get myself some more blocks. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Where's the moss gone? There are so many ways to get bread. I feel like everything I break, I get bread. Okay, that's 8 blocks. That's probably enough, right? I only need 8 blocks. Ooh. Oh no, that's the one I already had. I was like, new book? Cool. But I'm just a very silly goose. Okay. We gotta go in now. We gotta go in now, and that's okay. Okay, that just goes out to the open. That also just goes out to the open. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Right. So who was going to tell me that this cave is not actually a cool cave with cool mobs in it? You love my thumbnails? Thank you. I put a lot of work into them. They're not quick, but they are fun, and that's beautiful. Wait, was zombies one of the ways I said to get dark oak? Yes, but it was a really long trail. Nobody got time for that. It is nighttime. Time to get to bed. I mean, this would be a way to get a bunch of mobs, to get a bunch of XP, but I'd like it to be a little more controlled. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go into one of these ravines down here. I don't know where I got that lever from. I'm kind of curious though. Lever comes from dirt fence gate. That makes sense. That's the thing I broke one off. Ow. My ankles. Okay, just quickly blow my nose. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Everything's not fine. I've got a surprise screen down there as well, so when I'm blowing my nose I can always see. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do this old school. Okay, we're good. We're good. Your girl's a badass. Everything's fine. Okay. Ow. It's either creepers or pillagers. There's so many of both. It's ridiculous. Okay, nothing in here. There's lots of little crevices everywhere. Like down here, there's always things spawning. Does that go anywhere, or is it just... Oh, I see. This is where I was before. This is the same place where I was before. Okay, I'm pretty sure there was a good ravine a little further this way, or I'm losing my mind. Both are possible. I can always... I was going to say I can always dig straight down, but I remember I'm in hardcore mode and it's a terrible idea. Maybe I will just have to stay up in the night. That also feels like a terrible idea. Oh, I haven't broken these yet. Look at this, new things. Beef. I found beef, guys. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I need someone to fight me. That floating island there is adorable. It's so cute, Lush Cave World. I feel very cute. It's probably why I went for a teal and pink eyeshadow look. I don't know how well you can see the pink on this camera, but it's the same eyeshadow I've got in the thumbnail because I took that picture today. Okay, this is a cave. It's a very well lit cave because it's exposed to the air. Okay, it's barely a cave. It's kind of bizarre how hard it is to find mobs in the daytime. I could dig down and try to find a cave, like not dig straight down. But I feel like I should just go back, start working on my house. So what do you guys think I should do about my house? Because it is currently not a house. And I'm at a point where I kind of can just start again. How did I get shulk again? Because more shulker boxes would be nice. Yeah, that comes from crafting it. Thanks, genius. Light grey wool, which comes from making light grey wool, or stone slabs, or granite. Okay, we could find some granite. So what was I going mining? Because I was going mining somewhere. Which means there's gotta be a way. Oh, where's this go? That looks dangerous. I say excitedly. Ooh. Left or right? Right looks interesting to me because it's quite glowy. This is a really small tunnel. That's a vine. I thought it was a creeper for a second. Anything for XP. Exactly. You get it. Ooh. That's a creeper. And an enderman. Did I bring my boat? I didn't bring my boat. Enderman seems like a bad idea. And that is a long way down. I'm going to have a look the other way and then come back for that creeper. Because I think once I go down there, getting out is going to be a task. Skeleton rat. Oh, gosh. Oh, there are lots of mobs. There are lots of mobs. Okay. Oh. What are you two doing? Did you all see that? They were getting kind of jiggly. I really thought I could take that creeper. Thankfully, they do seem to be getting stuck there, which is nice. There's a lot of mobs. Okay, what's my simulation distance at? That's why there's so many mobs. I've also got a render distance down. Disgusting. Hey there, buddy. They're really getting stuck, which is good. Okay, that does seem to be quite a big cave. Oh, hello. Oh, and you? Okay, buddy. How do I get torches is what I was trying to look up. By crafting them, thanks. Deep slate ore, jungle fence. This is an absolute mess. How do I get coal? By crafting it, thanks. Nope. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. It almost wasn't fine, but it is fine. Okay. No torches. Oh, that's as far as this goes. Okay, that's fine. Let's go down here now then. Hey there, buddy. You look a little stuck there. Oh, well, he's gone. Ooh, geode. I don't think I found a geode yet, so that'll be interesting. See what that gets us. Just try to build a staircase down so it's not absolutely bonkers to get back up. But it does seem kind of bonkers. I might even just carve a staircase down. Thankfully I'm going to have lots of red sand now. Okay, lots of guys down there. I mean, a guy down there. We are looking for granite as well, I think. I think we said granite was good. I don't remember why. Oh. He's even further down. I don't know if I can take that Enderman. And that worries me. Okay. This guy's going to give us enough XP, right? No, not at all. Not at all. And now I'm stuck. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. 2 Endermen or not 2 Endermen? Render distance down? How dare you? What do you mean? Render distance isn't going to make a difference here. I don't have enough wood to make a boat to catch that Enderman in. So, like, I could try and... Oh, I was going to... But that's not it. That is a geode. I need to check out the geode. That's a requirement of this mission. The Enderman is more of an optional extra. I'm still trying to decide how optional and how extra. Okay, that's new. Ooh, that's... I don't think any new things, but a new concept. Okay, that didn't break. So I think I need silk touch on it? No? That just doesn't give us anything? Even with silk touch? Okay, that's great. There's a lot of rotten flesh and... I'm going to close this up behind me because I am worried about accidentally looking at that Enderman. Ow. Can you calm down, man? I can't. Why can't I get you? Why can't I get you? Okay. I think we just got to jump down and deal with it. It's fine. We didn't need to jump down and deal with it. It's... They're coming to me. Okay. Okay. So the question is, do these little ones drop anything? Okay. So they might all drop different things depending on the sizes. So I think that was the second smallest one. What does the smallest one drop? Something different again? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We kind of need to get them at all stages there. Oh! Really good iron gear? Wild. And punch one bow? Also wild. Power one bow? The problem is we've come down here to enchant our bow, so it feels weird to just get an enchanted bow that's not as good as one we're about to get. I think we gotta keep going. I am seeing some granite. I don't remember why we thought we needed that. We did think we needed it, and we wouldn't be wrong, so... Okay, let's go up and get that granite. Alright, I think it said it turned into light grey wool and that got us something we wanted. But it just doesn't. And I don't understand why. We need to break it with an axe? No, that's silly. Okay, so things we haven't broken yet, let's give a go to, although I don't have water right here, I don't think, to place that kelp in, but that's okay, we can do the other things first. Leather. Lots of leather. Okay. Hanging sign. Interesting. Warped roots and warped roots in pot. I'm going to try pot first, because then... Right, okay. Well, in pot was not useful. But that's okay. Oh, here's a bit of water. And we got some blocks. Not many. Excuse me, I'm trying to place a block here, thank you. And I can place my kelp in that and see what it does. Right, that's the source block there, I see. I see. Nothing. Do we need to silk touch it? No. Nothing. Great. Great, great, great. Great, 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 great. So I could just jump straight down there. Feels like a bad idea, but I'm all in for bad ideas right now. Okay. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on right now. And not having a lot of blocks does scare me. Wait, do we need 8 levels? Because we've got 8 levels now. I don't remember what I said we needed. So maybe we do go back? I kind of want to... I mean, I've done caves. I know what all the things in caves do, so keeping on going seems a little fruitless. I also kind of want to look around. Oh, I think this was good. I think this was good. It gives us stripped acacia logs, which gives us diorite. Okay, so Not that good. What does diorite get us? Strips cherry wood. Okay, well, we've got some strips cherry wood. That goes down. Not friend. I remember deep slate gold being absolutely bonkers. Yeah, come on up here, buddy. Fight me like a man. Or don't you have the guts? That felt racist towards skeletons. Ooh. Not sure exactly what I got there, but it felt good. Do I have a bunch of iron? No, I don't. I was like, if I happen to have a bunch of iron, I could go nutty. Sorry, I think we decided that deep slate gold was piglin trades? Which is why it's so weird. Because you can get some really good things, you get some absolute garbage. And that's beautiful. That's life. That's life, baby. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm rambling. I want to go down that hole. I want to go down that hole. Seems like a bad idea, but I want to go down that hole. Ooh. Okay, well that's definitely not... Do not knock me off this ledge, sir. What did I just say? What did I just say? Disrespectful. Kids these days, no respect. Does he not know who I am? Ooh, cheeky potion. I'll take a cheeky potion. It'd be good to get some more blocks as well, especially for getting out of here. So we're just going to break a bunch of these. Oh. Then we go down, we can get him. Oh, I thought this would go further. Otherwise I would not have jumped in here just for those blocks. Because it's going to take those blocks to get me out, I think. Okie dokie. This is a deep hole. That I have proverbially dug myself into. I've made choices. I feel like we should build a house now. I think that's what I came here to do. Cherry feels too easy a choice. I would love to do mangrove, but I don't think we had a good way to do mangrove. I guess I could build it out of red terracotta. That's kind of unhinged. And I do love to be unhinged. I just saw footsteps in the subtitles and I was like, excuse me? I also have tons of bones, so I can bone meal. Oh. Okay, I am a little lost. I don't know where I came from. Was it up here? I don't think we came through this granite tunnel. But that does go up. And up is the way of home. I think we just have to follow the road up and see where it goes. Nowhere. Right, we're going to dig our way out. with all of this red sand we got. Should not take long. Especially when I can hear splashes. Hopefully it's not lava splashes. I know they sound different. How are you? You're new here? Any rules you need to follow? Be polite. And have fun. Oh. This is an odd place to be. Okay, I thought I was out, but it's fine. You can follow that rule. That's good. We've had people here who cannot. I'm doing alright. A little cold today. This top does not provide a lot of warmth, but it's cute. And I did such cute eye makeup that I felt like I had to keep going with the cute vibes. Oh, we got clay. That means we gotta be almost to the top. Grab some diorite while we're here. Ooh, lots of diorite. Still touching it feels weird, but I don't want to use up my mending pick. Sorry, it's been gone. Yeah, we're in winter at the moment. I don't know where you're from, but in Australia it's winter. And this is... See, the thing about Australian winters is people don't think that Australian winters are going to be that cold because it's Australia, and Australia's not cold. That's what the builders think as well, so we have no insulation. Okay, what level am I at? I'm at 70. We are potentially on a mountain. Hello, sky, question mark? Cave, but kind of sky. You would love to be when it's super hot in the US? Oh. I'm jealous. I love super hot. It's very hard for it to be too hot for me. Very, very hard. I don't know the Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion, but man, if every day was like a 36, I'd be a happy lady. Let's go. Okay, so the question is, do I try and build my base here like I'd originally planned? Or do I go somewhere else? Because I feel like the original vision here made sense. But it is also at the top of the hill, and that kind of sucks. Okay, how did I get shulker shell again? Oh, that's right, from light grey wool, which doesn't come from granite, even though it says it does. So we need wool and light grey dye, which I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of wool. Either that or it's pretty easy to get because there's like 100 types of wool. Do I not have wool? Wild. Okay, how do I get wool? I know there were a couple of wools that were really easy to get. Black comes from... Don't lie to me about granite. Blue seems kind of... What is the granite situation? Why is everything supposed to lead to granite, but it doesn't? That's bizarre. I'm losing my mind. TNT goes to cyan wool? So that's not awful. Granite's going to come up every time, isn't it? And it's going to drive me crazy. Okay, stone bricks. I think we got a bunch of because we just broke all of this. And that makes grey wool. scaffolding. I've definitely got some scaffolding. That could be a good way to do it. I was going to see if I have other scaffolding, but this should be enough scaffolding to... Oh! Hello, cave that was under my house. Nice to meet you, I guess. I would, however, like to not be here. Oh, I was trying to use the stairs. Oh well. Okay, great. That was interesting. Okay, so how do I get light grey dye? By crafting it. Yeah, that makes sense. Or from... I think that means I pretty much have to go from crafting it. So... Oh wait, no. Crafting it from these azure bluets, which you get from... Good grief. This is why everything's so complicated in this version. What's new with me? Nice place to build a base. Yeah, it is a lovely place to build a base. Had a rental inspection this morning. Talked about that a little earlier. So the house is very clean. Spent a lot of hours cleaning. Better than last time though. 6 months ago, we had some mold on the curtains and I had to spend hours just scrubbing the curtains. That was unpleasant. Okay, so we need to get polished andesite slabs, which come from yellow candles, which come from tropical fish. That's very doable. Let's go get some tropical fish. Nothing better than a clean house? That's true. But is there much worse than cleaning a house? Is also a point to consider. Okay, there's a bunch of garbage on me, but that should be fine. We're not going to be out long, right? Ooh, it is getting a little dark. Let's go. We'll sleep when it gets dark, because beds are one of the easiest things to acquire. As you saw when Creeper blew up and just left a ton of beds in its wake. Alright, let's get us some yellow candles. But is it sleep time now? Is another important question. Okay, so we like that area. Let's go kill some fish. So that's enough to get us 4 more shulker boxes. Which feels like a lot, but I feel like that'll fill up fast. I wonder if I should even get 8 more shulker boxes. Because I have been just dumping stuff lately. And it's nice to keep them organised. So for that I would need 16 fish. That would just make it really easy to transport our stuff as well, because we can transport shulker boxes. Okay. 12, 13, 14. We need 2 more. You're kind of decimating the marine life here, but that's fine. They don't mind. How did I get my YouTube name? That is my real name. That's my name. Slightly different spelling to the legal version of my name because, you know, privacy is a little bit important. But yeah, that's my real name. Thank you. My husband and I actually chose the surname ourselves. Okay, why is this turning into cherry slabs? I thought this was going to turn into azure bluets. Am I crazy? It's a Gaelic word. We've both got some Gaelic heritage. It means it's like a historian or a storyteller. And I really like surnames that describe what a person does, and I just really like stories and lore. This is not turning into azure blues. It's turning into a lot of raw meat. But that did not turn into azure blues, my guy. Well, I'm very confused. So maybe it's a block of coal that I need to break? Does anyone understand how Minecraft works? Apparently I don't. But good thing I've got a ton of coal. What should you ask next? Great question. Obviously not that, because I'm not coming up with a good answer to it. You could ask if I'm excited for the upcoming Minecraft updates, and I am, because the little tough guys are adorable. Okay, is this what I'm looking for? Is this the answer to my problems? Okay, that seems right. And then that. Okay, there's a pot there, but that's okay. Okay, so we need a bunch of coal. Which thankfully we have a ludicrous amount of coal. Somewhere. Okay, most of it is out in the hoppers over there. But we can make a crafting table to take with us. Where's my wood at? See, this is what happens when I let my chests go into total disrepair. This is why we're making more shulker boxes. The update with a rideable ghast, oh, that's exciting. The mod I have is not updated for that version, so we're a little earlier than that. I haven't actually played that version yet, I don't think. So I'm very excited to try that. Maybe when we're done this series, we'll do something cute with those. Alright, where's all our coal at? I know there's a crap ton in here. $16. That is the amount I said I needed, although we've already got one, so 15 is the amount I need now. This is a mod. Yeah, so that's why we've got the random loot tables. Why when I break something, it does not give us what it would normally give us. And normally when you break coal blocks, it doesn't turn into polished andesite slabs. And then the terrain generation is just single biome mode, which is in vanilla, but it's something you select when you start, when you create the world. So the whole world is lush cave, because I am an agent of chaos. Which is why it's so pretty. Which the interesting thing is, a lot of the pretty things with lush cave comes from the glowberries and the pink flowers. So not having those above, because they're dangle downs. So when you see the sky, you don't have them, which is why these overhang bits are so pretty. Okay, so now we should have 16 of these, which we can turn into dye, but then we need, where do we get the wool from again? Don't say granite, or I'll lose my mind. You agree that they look very pretty? You're correct. Okay, so scaffolding might not be a sustainable way to do that, because we don't have more scaffolding. Okay, so this is going on a journey. Granite. Lime concrete. Okay, that's a bit of a long journey there. I think we can find something easier. And that comes, same thing, interesting, which means I don't trust it. I've been lied to about the granite, so I feel like I could be lied to about anything. I could just make make wool from string is a very good point, because I think I have a bunch of string somewhere. So let's try that first. I didn't think about making wool. We're going to be able to have shulker boxes, and that's nice. Oh, I'm falling in a hole. I need to learn not to fall in holes. So someone write that down. Don't fall in holes, and remember to eat food. Those are two things that I should put on sticky notes. To have it above my computer and look up and go, oh, hello, buddy. Do I have a boat? I do have a boat. Just gonna put it down there, and if he happens to get in the boat, then that could be good for us. Okay, string. Hey, buddy. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Light grey dye. Okay, so now we break that. You want to get in the boat, buddy? No? Okay. Struggling what class next? Not sure. No! Asking things is great. I like chatting. My favorite biome is an interesting question. I think it is desert. I've said on a number of occasions. I mean, especially desert with badlands nearby. I should have brought up shears or a hoe. Do hoes break wool fast? I don't think they do. I think that's they're really beautiful. Especially like desert villages. And deserts are just really convenient because you can find structures really easily. There's a lot of good structures and they're easy to find. Okay, now I'm going to need 16 chests. Gosh, it's a lot of work to make shulker boxes. How many chests is that going to make? That's going to make 8. $11. We need more wood. I said 16 chests. So that's going to make 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Lovely. I made twice as many as I needed. Nice sense of you have a question you want to ask but you don't know? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Questions are questions. And that's beautiful. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying words, but that's fine. As long as it's a respectful question. It's nighttime. Right, there are monsters nearby. No, not anymore. Great. Okay, so now I can start reorganizing my inventory. And it was organized originally, so it shouldn't be too bad. If I have something embarrassing stories I can share. That is an interesting question. Not a lot of people can say that they've peed on an elephant. So that's a pretty interesting one to share. I don't even know what that shulker was supposed to be at any point. This one looks like it's supposed to be wood, so we can take all the non-wood stuff out. What I should do is get these extra chests and just fill them with garbage, then resort. I spent a few years growing up in India and Nepal. So when I was very little, I both peed on and fell asleep on an elephant. Yep, that's a fun fact about me. I don't know if that's the sort of embarrassing you were hoping for, but here we are. Wood. I don't know if I should have shared that one, but there you go, that's on the internet forever now. You're welcome. I don't go halvesies on embarrassing stories. That is interesting. Thank you. Thank you for believing in my interesting story. I'm gonna break this because that's empty. This is a very chaotic way to do this, but you know, that's what you're in for. You want to hear an embarrassing story of yours? You want to share an embarrassing story of yours? Okay, great. If you can do that, I'll try and think of another one as well. I'm interested to hear what you got. I have so much garbage in here. It's fine. So that's sorted. This is stuff that this is stuff I still have yet to break. I don't think I've got any of that yet, so I think I should repurpose that one as well, which means I really should be keeping this out. Can Enderman pick up shulker boxes? Because that would be spicy. I just walked off with my shulker box. You were... I'm not going to read that out. But you were... Yeah, that's incredible. That's very embarrassing. Were you in the shower and then you needed to go, you didn't have a towel or something? Oh, well, I've looked at him. I certainly didn't intend to look at him just then, but here we are. We're going to find out what an Enderman drops. And it's crying obsidian. Absolute garbage. Okay, ores and rocks and things. I imagine that chest is probably going to end up split up in two. Armor and extra tools, potions. Okay, these are pretty well sorted currently. Which means we don't have as much junk to sort as I thought we would, which is nice. So I guess we're just going to play what does this item fit into with every individual item we have. I'm going to take out items that don't stack for now so we can focus on things that do, because then we won't double up on things. You were just... you decided to run around. That's wild. That is wild, and I respect it. Okay, those are all things that don't stack, so we're leaving them in there for now. Just trying to see... there's no point sorting things twice. Okay, great. So this is potions. I think we might have to split that chest up as well. Okay, this is armor and tools. I reckon we'll be splitting that up too. Oh, that chest is messy. We found another messy one. But we'll come back to it, I suppose. This is ores. Ores and stone and things. I guess that fits. That fits. I'm gonna put... No, I'm not gonna put sand in there for now. That would be silly. Okay, interesting things. Got a lot of hearts of the sea. You know, as we should. A very reasonable amount of hearts of the sea. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta commit to things, and that's beautiful. Food. I don't know if you should listen to my advice, but I am giving it. And that's... I was gonna say that's beautiful again, but I've said that's beautiful so many times that I'm losing my mind. Okay. We've somehow ended up with more stuff in our inventory that we can hold right now. And that's okay. Because life is beautiful. And I am losing my mind. Where did the ores go? Okay, I might turn this into a secondary armor chest. And that way we can start offloading some stuff. Saddles go in here. I just want to... There we go. Break things up a little bit. Okay, so we don't have a tools thing yet, so I should do that. I think I might even have to have just crossbows. So that's going to be crossbows, and then we'll start with this one being tools, but we'll probably end up having to split that up as well. And I guess I'm going to make this one specifically diamond armor. No, crossbows don't go in there. We've got a lot of crossbows. I would say an untenable number of crossbows. Not that kind of commitment. Yeah, you know, I respect commitment, but maybe be a little more discerning about what you commit to. So that's all diamond armor. That one's gonna need some help. But that's where the redstone goes, so I can... That's full. Okay, I'm actually going to empty out the things I've got here. And work on separating this. I think I'm just going to separate like things that are actually like ores and things that are more rock. Like that stuff all makes sense together, but the rest of this doesn't make that much sense together. So I said, oh right, let me see. Other embarrassing stories. One time when I was in primary school, I very excitedly ran up to my dad, gave him a big hug and said, "I love you so much, Daddy. I'm very happy to see you," or something like that. And turns out that was not my dad. Wrong person. Just Oops, just fully went up and hugged the wrong person. That's an interesting one there. I think my dad might have been more embarrassed than me, but to be fair, I was pretty embarrassed by that. That was rough. That was a rough one. I'm just going to break these chests so I stop getting confused about what still has stuff in it. Okay, this one has a lot of things that we already have places for, such as the crossbows, the tools, which is filling up very quickly, and the diamond armor chest, which is specifically diamond chest plates at the moment. Okay. That stuff's all sorted now. We just need to sort the stuff in the chests. Okay, let's start with things that we know where they go. I should not just be grabbing things randomly. Okay, we know where food goes. We know where tools go. Books, I think I'm going to have to work something interesting out. We know where ores go. I like how I don't know where books go and I grab them anyway, because I was like, yeah, that's wood, I suppose. That's ores. Okay. Armor, food, 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 ore, food. Wood, stone. Interesting things. Wood. Tools. Tools. Did I not grab potions, or are they the only potions? I feel like I can grab the potions in the books. Okay. Did I place that redstone? I'm all over the place. You gonna go? Nice to meet you. It was nice to meet you as well. Thank you for coming. Sorry, I'm very distracted. I guess that's fair that I'm distracted. I am playing a game. Okay, we're definitely going to need to split that up, but we'll come back and do that in a little bit. A lot of things we have to split up. Potion, potion, potion. Potions just fit. That's exciting news. Armor. Great, there's one armor. Ores. Just nodding like a crazy person. Everything's fine. Everything I'm doing is reasonable and sensible and smart. And if you believe that, you'll believe anything. Okay. Books. We do need to work out the book situation, because there is what I would call a book situation. Coal is an ore, and I will not say otherwise. Stone, 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 stone. Okay. Gear. Seems like maybe an axes chest might be useful, because there's a lot of axes in here. Okay. We're going axes. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. So close to being able to fit everything in my inventory now. Okay. Just gonna go through again. Potions? We don't have any more potions. Armor. We don't have any more armor. Or diamond armor. None of this is ores. I guess glowstone dust is kind of an ore. I'll pay that. Cool things. None of this is particularly cool. I feel like I need to organize this again. Great. Horse stuff. Books we need to sort out. Food. lot of food. Wood. None of that's wood. Okay. And none of that is any of the things we just talked about, although we do have arrows in here at the moment. So basically what we need to work out now is how to split up what is currently in my inventory, as well as how to split up the random enchanted books we have. I think we just have two book things. Trying to split them up into types is going to be a nightmare. Okay, and then I'll go with like random mob drop things. Makes sense to go together. Then I'm going to put the redstone torch in with the ores. I feel like we have to have a random garbage section. And a lot of this, I think, is pretty random garbagey. Also, we need to put this in the axes chest. Incredible. And torches, I guess, is also going to be random junk. That's so strange. Okay. Which means we've officially categorized everything. Which is a little bizarre. Where's my pickaxe? Because now I can pick up all my shulker boxes and we can go on an adventure. I don't know why I'm looking in them all. Like it's going to matter which ones have things in and which don't. I guess I probably should have gotten some more of my tools out. Look at this. Just all of my stuff. Shulker boxes are crazy. And then what happens if I break this? I get a pink tulip. Hello, pink tulip. I'm gonna destroy you. Petrified oak slab. That's wild. Okay, where are my axes at? In my axes shulker, of course. Oh, that's slow to break. That's interesting. How's it going? It's going alright. We were gonna make a house. That probably needed silk touch, huh? And then it looked bad. So we're not making that house anymore. Ooh, cherry saplings. Nice. Bit of an expensive way to get cherry saplings. But we like cherry saplings. So I'm thinking I might go somewhere else. Start again. But we've also just completely reorganized our inventory, which is beautiful. Where's the wood at? It would be better if I had labeled these somehow. One of these is full of wood. I can't work out which because I'm crazy. This one. There we go. We got the saplings in there. And there's one that's got a bunch of random stuff in it. And that's the one that has my beds. Magenta candle box. This is a terrible way to exist. But it is a good way to travel. and then the last thing we need is food, which will be at our food box. I feel like I should at least color code these as soon as I get dye. You thought petrified needed a pickaxe? Well, isn't that interesting? Okay, we're gonna go find somewhere beautiful. I'm feeling this direction. I don't know why, but my heart is saying this direction. I want somewhere near the coast so I don't have to run up a hill every time I go somewhere. Oh, I forgot to get all this stuff. Alright, gang, got a little more sorting to do. I thought we were done, but we were not. You've heard of 2-sentence horror stories. Get ready for 1-sentence horror stories. I mean, I assume you've heard of 2-sentence horror stories. I don't know your life. Get ready for a whole heap of garbage. I should have put my actual stuff up on the top row so I don't lose it. Great. Okay. This is ore, so we can put all our iron in there. And all our coal and all our redstone. We are definitely going to need a crafting table up in this to start combining some things. Well, we'll find crafting table along the way. Maybe the real crafting table was the friends we made along the way. That makes sense. Good job, Talia. Lots of food. Miscellaneous armor. Random garbage. Cool stuff. Okay, there's the wood. Okay, great. So now we can make a crafting table. Put that over here by the ores. And we can turn all of the ores into the truest versions of themselves. Save ourselves a ton of space. This is ridiculous. But it's all in the name of order. And that's beautiful. I've done this so badly. Now that's efficient. Oh, I haven't broken a block of redstone with silk touch yet. Okay. So that's all good for now. Where are my tools at? You can dump a bunch of random pickaxes in there. Those go in there. That goes in there. Okay. And the wood goes back there. Okay, great. Okay, I'm making great choices here. Now, I'm not telling you that because I think you might not notice that. I'm telling you that because it's obvious and very true. Okay, Okay, I'm assuming the hoppers are all empty. Great. In fact, I'm just going to break them all to get them out of the way. They turn into mossy cobble slabs. Fascinating. I assume I've broken those before. I haven't. That's new. That's exciting. We found something new. Ooh, there's so much garbage to wade through here. Isn't that beautiful? And again, I'm going to start dumping some of the things we can't stack. Just so I can collect all the things we can stack. No, can't stack that. And we're not, you know, going over things 1,000 times. Okay, we might have to go over things 1,000 times. This is fine. Okay, we're back at ores. I might be a little bit of a lost little puppy at the moment. Okay, books can go there. I should just do one thing at a time. I should focus on one thing at a time, rather than making everything chaos for myself. Okay. Redstone. Iron. Coal. Then we can put all of this in like that. Food. A lot of food. We're getting a ridiculous amount of... We're running out of space to put all the food. Okay, we might need to make a separate thing for just apples. See how that goes. It's gonna be our apples. Okay, I'm feeling a little crazy right now. I'm just gonna try and combine everything all together in these chests so it's a little less bonkers. I'm gonna make this the books chest. And that's empty. I'm gonna make this the pickaxes chest. Pickaxes and bread. We can do those books like that. Okay, this is starting to look a little more manageable. Okay. I'm gonna take everything here that's not already pre-stacked. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. And if you're following along, I'm impressed. Delicious, delicious, delightful. Another normal words to say. Okay. We are stacking things nicely, making good choices. Okay. So now we put the ores in here. That's all ores. Here, diamond chestplate, don't need it. Here, random garbage, I guess we can come back to that. Here, books, we will come back to that. Here, food that is not apples. Armor. Potions. Cool stuff. The horse stuff. I don't even think I can get horses here, so I don't know why I'm holding on to all of it. But that's fine. That's empty currently. This is wood. This is mob drops. This is stony things. It is now becoming evening. Where's that random stuff? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is great. Everything's great. Now I can get my silk touch and try that. Apples. And the coal goes in here. Iron trapdoor and warp fungus, I guess, are random nonsense. Alright. What does this get us? New kind of copper. Fish. Raw, not even cooked fish. Okay, so that's going in this. Okay, we got books. We got bread and pickaxes. And finally we got all of this nonsense. We might need an iron pickaxe thing. That's upsetting. That is upsetting. That's so much food. Okay, but now we can go back and get this one thing that we left behind. Fantastic. Loads more books. We have so many books. More books than one could ever ask for, one might say. Also more armor than one could ever ask for. I'm definitely hoarding. There's my tools. I think we're gonna need one just for iron pickaxes. I'm gonna need a shoulder box just for iron pickaxes. Okay, I'm also going to grab a bed. I'm just thinking of all the things I need for my travels. And I think this sort of covers it. Alright, now we can grab our stuff and be back on our way. This was wild. Okay, so we're looking for somewhere cute and by the ocean. Hello, gorgeous little axolotl. Beautiful, beautiful friends. We could go underwater, but that's a terrible idea. Just go by the banks here. I'm not loving that. What's going on over here? No, it's not pretty enough. It's not pretty enough. We must find something of the highest levels of pretty. Oh. Ooh, I do love a floating island. Could potentially go under the floating island. It's not on the river. We're gonna have to get out of our boat. I don't know what. Would putting a house under the floating island be ridiculous? Okay, we're going up. I was going to have a look at it. We're not making any decisions yet. It's been a while since I've had a pillager party. We had 2 together right at the start, and then 1 not long after. I'm kind of not in love with that one specifically, that floating island. So here's my problem, is that I'm very picky. Very, very choosy with where I want to build a house. Especially considering this whole place is beautiful. I do keep jumping in holes. Oh, some mobs are spawning, I should sleep. Great, look at that. I've got some more mangrove trapdoors. I did also pick up a bed. Wildly. Hello, zombie on fire. Yeah, that floating island just isn't doing it for me right now. Or axolotl pond. Adorable. Adorable. Let me know if you guys see anywhere that looks cute. I mean, this island is pretty cute. Let's check it out. And we were talking about doing red terracotta as the house, which I think would kind of look cute on this island, if it is an island. It's possible it's a peninsula. In which case, less cute. No, it's okay, but it's a little kind of like... Looking around, I'm seeing a lot of dirt and clay, and that's kind of not the vibe. I guess what style of house, that is my question. Are we making a cottage? Are we making a castle? Ooh. I was originally going to do hobbit hole, but that ended up looking bad. Are we going to do a little apartment building? A little tower? Modern townhouse sort of thing? There's so many options. Many options. I feel like the vibes of this area is very little cottage. But I don't know if we want to go with the vibes. I could make a little ship, but... Ooh, hello over there. I think I might have found something beautiful. Let us chase the beauty. Oh wait, that was just my reflection. I'm joking. That was so cringe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my cringe. Look at the top of that mountain. That is lovely. There's also 3 little floating islands. It's like this is... Oh, this is gorgeous as well. That's beautiful. I love this game. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. I don't think I want to be a little cave dweller this time around. I think that beautiful floating island up there is calling my name. And I kind of think it's giving castle. There's not a lot of real estate, so it is going to have to be a little bit of a mini castle. But we can make a mini castle work. And the glowberries make for quite a good way up. Like normally you'd use water to make a little water elevator. But you can just climb the vines most of the way. Obviously it's not going to work for the whole way. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to get up there yet. we start by grabbing a glowberry, which thankfully do just make glowberries. We need to find a way to get up. Where have you got a bunch of random blocks? I'm so excited to put these back down. We can make a sand tower, that's cute. That pickaxe has mending on it, but nothing else. Okay, so we need to get up. This is lovely. It is very small, but it is lovely. Okay, so I don't currently have any clay. How did I get clay? Clay comes from carrots. Clay balls come from glowberries. Interesting. Okay, so we might have to do something else. I was just thinking we need to have a vine that we can climb up. So I'm going to need to have a block that the vine is hanging off of, but I might just make a little cherry moment. Just have like a up, up. I should have done this over here. Up, up, because we weren't going to be able to get off it. Up, up, and then across, across, then we do the glowberry from there. So we put the glowberry there, and then we just need a ridiculous amount of bone meal, which, wouldn't you know it, we have. Oh, that doesn't make it grow? How do you make it grow? How do you make it grow? Does that need to grow naturally? Do not tell me that needs to grow naturally. Because that would be, that would put a damper on things. Okay, so my question then is, if we're doing a castle, it's going to have to be a very small castle. But what bricks do we have? Because the red terracotta is not going to work. I guess we can just look through this whole book and see what we have. Ancient debris is not great. It could work. I think I really want a brick type thing. We could do block of netherite. Would feel like a weird flex. I guess we can also make bricks using the stone cutter. We've got cracked deep slate and cracked stone. How hard are they to get? From netherrack or from deep slate, that'd be pretty easy to get. Cracked stone bricks. Deep slate bricks come from andesite. That's also pretty easy to get. You could do like a 6 sort of copper castle. I would be kind of interested in a sick copper castle, but that might be harder to get. Mud bricks could be cute. That comes from light blue wool, which comes from orange wool, which comes from scaffold. Yeah, okay. That's not happening. I know it said it came from granite, but anything that says granite is a lie. Just regular stone bricks. We're not going there. We're not going there. Tough bricks from glowstone. Tough bricks would be cute. But what does regular tough come from? Deep slate gold, of course. Sorry. Why did I even ask? From glowstone is interesting. How do I get obsidian? From pink carpet, from mangrove planks, from moss carpet. Okay, that's very doable. Do I just... How do I make that grow? Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. I guess I can use that. Hold on. If I place that like that, and then that like that, then I can put that water like that. Great. Okay. What was I just going to do? Does anyone remember? I think I was going to get obsidian to make a nether portal. Yeah, so moss carpet, mangrove planks, pink carpet, obsidian. And how much obsidian do I already have? That would be in this chest. We've got 2. Okay. We're going to need some obsidian. Hold on, now I'm confused. Wasn't it mangrove pressure plate? Am I crazy? No, it was mangrove planks. Okay, great. So that makes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Okay, so that's not a reliable way of getting obsidian. In fact, I got no obsidian from that. Okay, that's interesting. We're learning things. We might have to break a lot of moss carpet. But you know, it's not a hard thing to get. I'm just going to need some more inventory space is all. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's raining. This is a really rain-heavy location, because I feel like it has already rained here. And as we all know, raining more than once is very strange. This is the random garbage chest, which for some reason includes bed. Book. Food. We're actually going to keep that food on us, probably. Ores. Apples, more books, pickaxes, So specifically iron pickaxes. Diamond chest plates. Potions. Armor. Horse. Cool stuff. Crossbows. Axes. Empty. Empty I'm going to take down, so we're going to get a bunch of garbage. But I didn't find where the sand goes or where the candle goes, so let's do a quick re-review. I think that's where the sand goes, actually. And then the random garbage chest, here we go. That's going to take my candles. Similar to something taking the cake, but not exactly the same. Okay, let's get a bunch of moss carpet. In fact, I'm going to this is one of the things we're getting a whole bunch of random food from. Just getting some mossy carpet. Oh, accidentally broke a moss. I apologise. Don't know why I just apologised to moss, but here we are. Sometimes love makes you do crazy things. I reckon we get to half a stack and see how we go with that. Okay. Going up, up and away. I don't bonk my head on my island. Hello, island. It is a very small island, but we're making it work. We're going to be compact, which is interesting because there's a lot of things you got to fit into a Minecraft house. So we might have to have a few good towers, but the towers would even have to be really small. Okay, this is going to get ugly. Okay, this is piglin trades for sure. Okay, that's one obsidian. Getting a lot of crying obsidian. I think we might need to pull ourselves together a bit. Okay, that's 3, so we're halfway there. 4, for a total of 6. We've got 2 back at home. 7. 8, 9. Cool, 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 cool. That's fantastic. Ooh. Free food. I say as if I don't have more food than I could possibly use. Where's all the moss carpet hiding? In plain sight, I see. Okay, let's try 10. Because 10 should be plenty, right? To get us just one obsidian. Getting a lot of crying obsidian. For crying out loud. It's a bit of a funny joke for you there. I said for crying out loud. Because we had too many crying obsidian. So I said for crying out loud. It's a joke. It's a little joke for you there. Just tell a little joke. Whatever number this is times the charm. You appreciate that joke? Thank you. I forgot to pay attention. Okay, we need one more. Why did I bone meal the grass instead of the moss? Because I am a nightmare of a person. To be fair, I am making the ground here much more lush. We can call this landscaping as a bit of a side mission. We have a bit of a side of landscaping over here. Okay, we are running out of places moss can grow, so I'm going to go up here. Okay, there's some more carpet here. Fantastic. Okay, surely 11's enough. I'm not even bothering sleeping now. I just need this. I need it. Okay, can we get one more obsidian? No. 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 Yes. Okay. Let's go back up to our house. And get that obsidian. Hopefully we don't get a bunch of creepers spawning again. Not a fan of creepers. When they blow up all your stuff. Look at this beautiful thing. If I can get up to it. Lovely. Okay. I still don't know how to make that grow. If I click on it with more glowberries, does it grow? Sorry for all the clinking. If I... No, that just puts one next to it. Okay, cool. More potions. We've got a lot of potions. We're gonna have to split up our potions, perhaps. Okay, I'm gonna start making junk shulkers, because if I don't, I'm gonna start putting things in places they shouldn't go. Okay, well, I'll need to put one thing away. Oh, and some more food than that. Okay, so what do I need to go to the nether? Fire charges. I had a bunch of somewhere. Is there anything else I need? My gold boots, which should be in the miscellaneous armor. Maybe I need to put labels on these signs? I'm gonna need blocks. Okay. And the question is, where do we build our portal? I think the answer is not here. But like maybe we build it over there? Like it's not all the way down. We sort of build it into here. I think that could be cute. Should have made a shovel. I did not bring enough wood to make a crafting table if anything goes wrong. That's probably fine. I don't want to go back up there. Not because I'm lazy, because I don't want to. I forgot to get my extra obsidian. I'm gonna need to go back. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Wood. And I'm also going to make a crafting table so I can make another chest to dump a bunch of stuff in. Great. Now I need to find the obsidian. This is a really efficient system, guys. Don't even worry about it. But it's fine, because we're going to build a better system. Okay. I'm also, I think, I'll grab some iron. I'm going to build a shovel. I should grab some sticks, because I have a lot of sticks. And then I can get rid of all that sand. On my way down. Oh look, I'm going to get just a load of light blue banners. That's exactly what I wanted. Fantastic news. Alright, so now we just need to go get some glowstone. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important, but I wouldn't do that, so I can't be. Fantastic. Where are we? Don't tell me we're in the Basalt Delta again. Please tell me we're not in the Basalt Delta again. Okay. Good news and bad news. Good news is we're not in the Basalt Delta. The bad news is I don't see any oh, there's a glowstone over there. Okay. Question is, how do I get to it? But I guess we just gotta mine through. I'm gonna make an iron pick. I have so many iron picks at home. I'm gonna go back and get an iron pick because I don't want to use up all of my diamond. Well, that was an interesting first adventure. Has anyone worked out how to make glowstone grow? Not glowstone, glowberries grow yet? Because that's something that I would really like to know. I guess if no one knows, I can look it up before next stream. Where's my pickaxes? There they are. Great. Then I can dump these in there as well. Great. I tried bone mealing and it just turned into berries. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I tried that. Look, it just turns into berries. I guess I did say how to make the glowberries grow. I didn't say how to make the vine grow. So you're not wrong. But I want to know how to make the vine grow. Okay. Let's go get some glowstone. I don't even remember what I wanted glowstone for anymore. Oh, it was for tough. That's right. I need to be careful as well because I could just walk off the edge of this and never be seen again. And that would not be ideal. Okay, I very much got the impression I would just run into the glowstone if I went this way. But maybe that was a flawed impression. Because I feel like I maybe should have got there by now. Take the glowberry and add it on the vine. Okay, I tried that, but I must have done it wrong. So we'll do that next time we're back. Thank you. That's really helpful. Okay, I feel like I've gone far enough now, so maybe I need to go more this way. Or more down? I didn't feel like I was going to need to go down. So maybe I'm officially lost? Have I broken these yet? I think I have. Yeah, just because it's an acacia trapdoor. Okay, I'm lost. I'm lost. We're going to go back. We're going to have a look at what we've done. And see what's wrong. Did I go too far? See, that feels like I should be doing the right thing there. Right? To get to that glowstone? I feel like that's exactly right. Unless I've gone too far this way? I mean, worst case scenario, we end up building our castle out of... Oh! Okay, I did not go far enough that way. I'm confused. I went too far this way. Okay. Aha! Excellent. But we're going to be smart about this. Oh, look at that beautiful tuff. Is that an unpopular opinion? I think these new tuff blocks are gorgeous. I know the original tuff people hated, but now you can do stuff with it. It's beautiful. Oh! We're playing random loot drops. So everything is not what it seems. For example, glowstone gives us tough. That's why we're here. We're here to get tough. Ah, no, we lost that one. Yes, this is mod. I don't do a lot of mod, but I really enjoy this one. Oh, well, that one's gone. That's a bit tough. It's a joke for you there. I'm so funny. Bet no one's ever made that joke before. Minecraft have any RPG mods? I know there are some maps. I don't know if there are many good maps. I'm sure there are. There are a lot of very talented people that make maps. I think I'm just fussy about my RPGs. By which I mean, I play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not particularly fussy about video game RPGs. Actually, do you have any RPGs you'd recommend? Because it sounds rad. I don't know if we're getting enough glowstone from this to make a castle. But I guess this is what someone would have to go through if they wanted to make a castle out of glowstone in vanilla Minecraft. I would not appreciate that person, and I think they deserve this. But that's beside the point. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get all of these. Ooh. Okay, how many is that? 58. Is that enough to build a castle with? Probably not. So we'll look at the book. To get glowstone dust, you need... That's actually not a bad pipeline for glowstone dust. We might be able to just get a bunch of glowstone dust and turn it into glowstone. Because we don't know how to get glowstone in general. Interesting. I think I'd like to look around a little longer and see if I can find a good source. I'm just going to screenshot my location. And we're going to go on a little adventure. Is there a good way down here? Not currently. We'll have to make one. I like Final Fantasy. Not a fan of Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a wild concept. They did not go light on the concept on that one. There's certainly some suspension of disbelief that needs to happen. I know Final Fantasy has a lot of versions. What's your favorite Final Fantasy? And what do you think would be a good one to start with? I was like, oh, glowstone, that's the stuff I just got. And I did leave a lot behind. So I think going from the top is a bad strategy. But we know that now, and that's beautiful. for a mini castle, I think 3 or 4 stacks of this should be plenty, right? Unless I'm crazy, which is entirely possible. I think if you have a wall that's like 5 wide and it's 3 stories, you're probably going to want 12 high. That's almost a stack per wall. So I think 4.5 stacks would be plenty. I've already forgotten which way I came from. Was it this way? This is why we take screenshots of our quarters. I'm already lost. Cool, 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 cool. $10 and $12. I really enjoy the games because of the stories, the environments. I do like stories. Okay, so I came from here, I think. I should have brought all those banners with me. Oh well. That's going into basalt. That's not going to be the best place to search for glowstone. Oh, there's a big chunk over there, though. That is a scrumptious chunk. Feels risky. But you know what they say, no risk, no reward. So a lot of lava to build over. But we can do this. What's the worst that could happen, right? It's just hardcore mode. So do you think 10 or 12 are a good one to start with? Or start with one of the earlier ones and work over to 12 or 10? I don't know why 12 is sticking in my head more than 10 is, because I feel like 10 is a very reputable one. I feel like a lot of people say 10's their favourite. That's a fortress. Okay. Was not planning on fortressing today. I'm hoping I don't get blazes, honestly. If I get blazes starting spawning, I think I'm out of here. Games aren't made in order as far as storylines. You can start at any. Okay, interesting. Just gonna build a little platform so we don't lose all of the glowstone. Bigger. Okie dokie. This might be a little harder than we thought to get 4 stacks. We might have to go with one of those building methods we were talking about. As in making the dust and then constructing it from that. do you feel about couple golems? I'm very excited for them. I think they're really cute. I think the new update where they are going to transform into statues is good. I think they were a lot in the original version. And I still like them then, they're really cute. But I think them turning into statues when they fully oxidize is a good way to not just have them going infinitely unchecked. I guess if you wax them, they probably won't do that, but I think it adds an extra layer to it that is nice. I'm just a big fan of whatever Minecraft decides to do with copper, because it was absolute garbage and now it's kind of good. Yeah, that's almost 2 stacks. I could go over there and probably make it 2, but I'm terrified of the fact that we're this close to a fortress. Especially because the fortress doesn't really do anything for me right now. Like, I've already had red nether bricks, I think. They're supposed to push random buttons first. That's right. I was not playing Minecraft at that point, I don't think. Right, what was my plan here? What was your plan here, Talia? To get down safely, What did you think was going to happen here? Something like that? Well, you were right. Good job, good thinking. You're incredibly smart and clever and pretty. Ooh, was that more glowstone? Hello. That's less useful. I gotta say, pushing random buttons, definitely less useful than what they've currently got going for them. I haven't been around for a lot of mob verts. Which is interesting, because I feel like I've been playing Minecraft for ages. And I suppose I have, but Minecraft has just been around for even longer. Do you play Minecraft? You've been playing since 2012. That is a long time. That is a very long time. I've been playing, I want to say maybe 2022? I think my first version was 1.19. Which makes me sound really young as far as Minecraft goes. And I suppose I am. But I feel like I've been playing for a long time. Because that's years, right? But not as many years as 13 years. What was it like in 2012? 1.8.3, that's wild. Was that was old combat, wasn't it? That's bizarre. I see things about old Minecraft all the time. And my knowledge of old Minecraft is... Oh, I missed one. That's kind of annoying, but it's fine. Is wild. Like, I'll see things and I'll be like... What do you mean ocean monuments were introduced before pandas? I don't know if that's true, I just said that. Because just there are so many things that it's really hard to tell how old they are. Okay, where's my portal was up there, I think. The adventure update. Interesting. Snow block. Okay, so I had some snow, and I've got some grey terracotta. So let's see how much that makes us. I do feel like I will be back here. How did I come down? Aha, I found it. Hello. Nether, I will very likely be back. The adventure update. That sounds so fancy. Yeah, the first real update I remember is Cherry coming in. Which, again, is crazy. Ooh, this the Crimson Stairs are new. Crimson Stairs are new. What do Crimson Stairs drop? New kind of quartz. Okay. Interesting, interesting. What does new kind of quartz drop? Ink sacs. Yep, now we've got access to black dye, so that's something. Okay, so where's our snow at? I feel like the snow was in the random stuff. Which is valid, it is a random stuff. That's not a lot of snow, to be clear. Oh. Well, that's annoying, because I don't have a good way of making clay again. I'm just going to have to say that was always part of the terraforming. Polished tough wall. No, he's saying there is something new with silk touch, so I am going to do that, even though that's going to... Right, no, that makes sense. Oh, I am a fool. I am a fool? Where did I put my glowstone? I am a fool. That was a very inefficient way of doing that. And I feel very silly. Silk touch is this one. I don't need silk touch. What am I talking about? You have bow with mending and infinity. Whoa, that's wild. I thought I was impressive for the server where I had 2 dragon eggs. But infinity and mending is cracked. Okay, let me go up again. Okay. Axe out. We need tool. Oh, we haven't broken this straight yet. We have to try it. Sponge. We also haven't broken sponge yet, so I'm gonna enjoy breaking sponge. What does sponge give us? Sponge gives us an azalea, which, believe it or not, we have broken azaleas before. But I guess it's nice to have one. Okay, so this is not a reliable way of getting glowstone. I feel like we're definitely gonna be going back to the nether. That did not give me any. Oh, it gave me 3. No, I already had those 3, I think. Okay, we're going back. Are there mobs around? Not really. Do I think I'm safe to go in? Oh, I forgot to try the berries. Should I go back and try the berries? Wait, I'm disoriented. Okay, this way. I was gonna go up here. See what we get up this way. I am going to dig up because we're running out of blocks. This is gonna result in us having a lot more blocks than if I built up. Great. Okay, there's a little bit of glowstone up there. Not a lot. But that is a bit. That is a bit. I'll give you that. I think we go after it. I don't know if I think I'm pretty sure I've broken a red mushroom. Gives me... Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't broken a red mushroom yet. No, we've got spruce hanging signs. Okay, so we're going to need to go up here. Really building myself good ways to get back down. But we had that problem before. And we solved it. So this is probably fine. Okay, we make a little platform to catch the drips. And we got one more wide. Okay, and then we're going to go up. Okay, we're making some headway. Any other signs of glowstone from here? No. I can survive that. I guess that's my idea of a safe way down. Is I can survive that. Oh, this is why we're using iron. Hey, okay, we're out. We're going up, and over here it's going to be a bunch of glowstone. we got some bunches. We got some bunches. Okay, I'm not sure the best way to do this, but I feel like we go up and then we go through the roof across. Which, now that I'm saying it, does feel like a terrible idea. But I've already dug above myself, so I think we're committed. Was it this way? I sure hope so. I'm going to put blocks in my offhand because shield's not going to do me much good if lava's coming towards me. Okay, so now we can get a bit of a view of the fact that we're nowhere near anything. I thought maybe that might help me see, but it did not, and that's okay. Well, we know that we had to go this way as well, so let's try that. Okay, we can't see anything there either. Oh! I can see it. It's that way. Exactly the way we thought it was, but it's good to check in. I'm now shifting, as I probably should have been doing. Okay, that's fine. We're going this way, actually. I feel like now we go down and we check in. I can't see anything. So that's beautiful. It is, yeah, no, I do need to have dinner. You're right. We'll sort out this problem next week. It's been great to have you. I'll catch you next time.